YouTube. Morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, where you may be, from what part of this century, the world, our beautiful universe, and shiny skies. Yeah, continuance on the body panel stuff thing going. This will be part 4 for this. But anyway, as you guys can see, I went with a split sideways trunk opening style. Added the latch in the last video, and in my channel on the sections where you get the videos or your liked videos you watched and uploaded and all that stuff, there's a section with scale modeling how-tos on how to make your own latches. Yeah, so that you guys saw in the last video. But now I followed one of you guys' suggestion for doing a split hood on the Impala, and I did that. Yeah, and how I did that was, come on, you close up, come on, yeah. That was put that down, and with my calipers I measured the width of the hood, and when that was done, you got your total 56.4 millimeters there. That is like 28.2 if you divide that by 2. So yeah, and then I just continue to scribe on the side like this for about 4 or 5 times until I had a nice groove going over there. Excuse me, I think I'm coming down with something again. And then to finish it off, came in with my trusty X-Acto knife, and I just continue to scribe along the way on the groove, continue to scribe, and you guys will see over there, there's a little black line right there. I'll bring it closer. Right there, that is what happens if you go too hard on the first one that I have warned you about, and I did not follow my own advice. So that is what happens. But easily fixable. You can either just use your nail if it's a fresh cut or slip, and you just, with your thumb, just go over your mistake, your slip, or whatever you did. It all depends on how deep that is, but it usually comes out nice and flat. Focus your but yeah, you can't really see it now unless you really look close at it. But yes, that is how I did this. Also, adding this to connect it, I did a different type of latch, just single-sided latch as well. I just made a bend at the end there, made the normal latch with the 2 sides, and cut it off right there, and did a little, I don't know if I open it, you can see that little stop moving. Yeah. Also, on adding your latches after you've cut your panel liner and it is still loose, use a masking tape on the outside to keep that secure, and then take your chassis piece. I will continue in showing you what I did with the chassis just now, and just size that up. Come on, get in there. Get in there. Come on. Do it. No, come on. Go in. Yeah. So as you guys can see, that is like perfectly flush right on the back side. Now, how I did that was, I put that part of the chassis, it's part of the interior tab, and I measured it out on where it's cleared, not touching the wheel well on both sides. You can't see that right now, but if I open that, you can see it's like nice and clear from hitting the wheel well at the top. So that is why I decided to go with a single latch opening. So yeah, and that looks pretty damn awesome. I mean, yeah, look at that. Thanks for the suggestion on the split hood, guys. There you go, Part.4 on cutting panels and stuff. Now, continuing on to the chassis and the interior. It's a bit of a see-through, yeah, but that doesn't matter. Once it's inside of the body, you won't see that. But yeah, that is what I have so far. I used for the paint scheme on this, I used Citadel's base lead belcher. It makes a nice little, it's almost like a gunmetal color, but it goes on really smoothly and stuff. So I did it on the chassis tub, the interior tub. Sorry, my brain is not braining again. Yeah, and the front firewall, I chromed that out with the monochrome pen as well. Also added the wires on the wheel wells on the inside, as you can see that, and then also chromed this out, a little piece there, that pulley over there. This pulley was chromed out of the kit, and the black is black from Vallejo, the acrylics. I'm not allowed to say this name in my country, so I'm just going to show you. There you have it. From Vallejo. Yeah, it's a nice matte black finish to it. So I went with that for the interior. I am not going to add any decals or paint interior. I'm just going to leave it black as is with the gunmetal color look as well. And now for the bottom of the chassis. Hey, I like a clean chassis. It's just a clean chassis is just one of the most beautiful things you will ever see in your whole life. Yeah, so I went with a black, red, and gunmetal color scheme on this. So also I painted the exhausts, making it streaky, making it look like it was handcrafted and brushed by hand and not by machine or folded with a sheet. Because I don't know, I just like that look that's going on there. If someone knows what this look is called, please let me know down below in the comment section, because my brain is really not braining. It is cold. It's Friday night, 11 o'clock late. I'm thirsty and I want to get to bed. Yeah, but that is the update on the Impala 62 so far and how that looks. Yeah, the one thing though, the steering column, that's right in there. That's also chromed out with a Molotov chrome pen. And the directional booklet sheets, they tell you to add the tub to the chassis. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just dry fit it. Stick down your firewall. Do not glue this front pulley piece with the fan to the motor before you have glued in the steering column, because otherwise you're going to have to take this off again, break it off. I was lucky enough that it didn't dry completely before I had to do this, because I glued the chassis, the interior tub to the chassis before I came to this part there. But now anyway, I see there's a white piece over there. Let me just show you with the Molotov chrome pens how easy it is chroming stuff. Shake your pen up. Just go in and press down until it flows. And just let it flow. Yeah, it's just that simple, man. Don't be afraid to use your tools. Your tools will look after you. And if the more you use this and do this, the better you will become. It is just so easy to use these pens. I also crammed at the Chevy logo. I don't know if you guys can see that. Focus your fuck. There you go. So that was also right there. That was done with the Model cramping. Yeah, boys. So that is the update on the 62 Chevy Impala by Revell. It's a 124th scale. It's actually way bigger than 124th because let me show you a 124th scale. Tamiya's 124th Ferrari F40. Oh, I'm sorry. That is the size compared to 124th. 124th. This is more like 122nd. Yeah, that will be coming up soon. I need to refurbish the F40. Yes, excuse me, guys. So, yes, the fourth update on the 62 Impala. I hope you guys like this. Sorry that I'm not full of power and energy that I'm supposed to be, but I am coming down with something, and I got something in me eye. So yes, I hope you guys like this. Please, if you're new, like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the bell icon right next to the subscribe button so you do get your immediate notification if a new video goes up. I will be better soon, I promise you guys. This is the reason why this week has been slow. Yeah, I promise you I will bring more updates as soon as I feel a little bit better. And yeah, that's it. Have a good weekend, guys. Vamp out.